Our goal is for them to learn how a hurricane forms and how destructive they are so that they understand why we are helping the Bahamas.
I'm going to invite you to write your name on your bag, and you're going to put in 6 blue beads and 1 yellow strip of paper in just a minute. But before we do that, what do you think the blue beads are going to represent? Not rain. We're going to get to rain. Do we know where hurricanes form? Ocean. So the blue beads represent our ocean water. And what do you think the yellow paper might represent?
Roads.
Not roads. Good guess. What is yellow? What do you think? So ocean water has to be heated for hurricanes to form. So you're going to put in your water, heat it up with the sun, kind of shake it around to start forming your hurricane. Go.
I think they are learning that writing cards can help bring joy to people struck by devastation.
So we are making cards to send to the Bahamas because over the summer there was a devastating Hurricane Dorian, and it just flattened a lot of houses, and it was just devastating for the Bahamas. So we're going to be writing cards to send in boxes for to the Bahamas to like brighten up their days, and in the boxes will be like cans of like food and stuff they need, which will be very nice for them.
A main part of what we're doing in my classroom is finding the history of our Tampa landmarks that are being built outside. So I think a lot of our students are learning a lot about the landmarks, when they were built, how old they are, the history behind them. So I think it's really good that they're learning all that stuff so that they are aware of all the different things that they visit on a daily basis in Tampa.
Theater, we had our annual winter show here. It's very old. It's actually 96 years old. Tampa Theater was enormously popular when it had first opened. Built in 1926, the Tampa Theater is one of America's most elaborate movie palaces and a beloved community landmark. That's it.
What is it like building? It's chaos is what it is. Our class is building the Amalie Arena, which works out great because I'm a hockey fan. How did we plan it? I actually emailed the Amalie Arena and asked if anyone had ever done that. And they sent me a picture of a company that did build something similar to it, so we used that to help build our design. I think it's awesome. I think the kids really get into it. There's great leadership skills, and we're getting a lot of hands to donate.
So today we're building the Glazer Children's Museum that's located in downtown Tampa. It's right along the Hillsborough River right there. So basically we took a couple weeks during year-long study. Once we found out what we got, started to figure out, looked at like the color of the museum, and then after that we're trying to figure out what cans could we do to kind of, match like the colors of the building. Then after that, kind of plan it out over the couple weeks that we had during year-long study. So far it's going pretty well. I mean, I'm giving them a little guidance, but for the most part, I mean, the kids are doing a pretty good job, kind of doing it a little bit themselves, so that's what I kind of like to see today.
The Children's Glacier Museum. We're just like putting cans together and like planning it on a piece of paper and stuff, I think it's going pretty well, yeah.
We are building the Gasparilla pirate ship. We kind of just Googled it, and then we came up with different ideas together, just kind of collaborating as a class. I think it's going really, really well. The kids are doing a good job, and they're all having a lot of fun.
We're building the Strash Center. How did we come up with it? Well, we didn't come up with the idea. The idea was given to us, and then we researched what the Strat Center looked like and picked out a feature, which was the inside of the stadium to then build. So far, so good. You know, it's working together, got a lot of teamwork going on, just trying to communicate and get this win in.
What is your class building?
We are building Tico streetcars, you know, down in Ybor City, the trolleys. So that's what we're going to build.
How did you plan the design and build?
Well, we looked at pictures and we thought, how can we get the most out of our colors? So we got a lot of yellow Cheerios boxes. Let's make a lot of the trolley, and we're going to problem solve as we go.
What do you think of the build?
Oh, it's an excellent day. I mean, beautiful weather out here, a lot of good competitive spirit, and all for an excellent, excellent cause.
We are building a Tico streetcar. Well, we realized that they're like yellow and red, so we use, for like the sides, we use Cheerios, and for like the top and also the sides, we use Tons Diced tomato cans, which are red. I think it's really fun since like I'm a captain, so I get to be out here a lot and most of the time.
We are building the Tampa Theater. Actually, I didn't do anything. My students, Lauren, come over here, join us. Come on, Lauren. Lauren was the head of the managing student construction, and she designed the whole thing, and it looks fantastic.
The sign on the outside of Tampa, we decided to build that.
Okay, Ms. Jordan, so what is your class building?
We are building Bayshore Boulevard.
How did you guys come up with the design?
Our buddy classes and I got together and they decided that pasta boxes would make the houses, black beans for the road on Bayshore, and then white cans for the wall.
And how do you think this build's going to turn out?
I think it's great. Our build teams are motivated, so we're going to have a great building things.
You think you guys can win?
I think we have a shot. I think we have a solid shot.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jordan.
What are you building today?
Today we're building Bayshore Boulevard.
How did you come up with the design?
My teacher came up with the idea.
Alright. What do you think of the build so far?
There's still a lot of work to do, but I think we can get this done.
Alright.
Alright, Mr. Rink, so what are you building?
We are building Sacred Heart Church in downtown Tampa as our landmark.
How did you plan the design and build?
We planned it the last couple of days. We had a couple of kids go on the board, draw up some game plans for how to build it. It's going to be a little challenging, but we're up to it.
How many cans do you currently have to work with?
I think we have a little bit over 500, so definitely enough to get the job done and win.
And what do you think of the build?
It's fantastic. Every year, we love it.
Do you think you can win?
Won it last year. Why not this year?
All right, Mr. Rink.
Yeah, what is your class building?
We are
are building Raymond James Stadium, the Bucs Stadium.
How'd you guys come up with the design?
Well, I left it up to my team captains to collaborate and figure out how they were going to build it, and I think they are making some last-minute changes right now.
How many cans do you have to work with?
That's a great question. I honestly am not sure what our final count turned out to be.
If you had to estimate, then what would it be?
Probably between 600 and 700, I think.
And what do you think of this build?
I think it's going to be great. I'm looking forward to see everyone's finished products.
All right, thank you for your time, Miss Celia.
Thank you.
So what are you guys building today?
Michael, what are we building today?
We're building Tropicana Field.
Absolutely, Tropicana Field.
How do you guys come up with the design?
Well, Michael.
Well, we're just gonna build a big dome, and then we're gonna slant the roof.
Yeah, if you've never seen it, it's one of the classiest ones. It's air conditioned all the time, so it's got a nice structure to it. It's great.
Are you guys confident in your build?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Look at these guys. Look, pan the camera over there. Look at this crew. You can't go wrong with that crew.
I like it. All right, you think you guys are gonna win?
We're gonna give it a good try. Might come out on top. The most important thing is we're gonna help out the community.
Yeah. All right, thank you guys.
I'm doing good today, Nathan. How's your build going? The build's going good. What are you guys doing first? So first I have to draw the baseline, and then you have to, since the Tropicana Field is slanted on each side, so we're gonna do 2 on the far right side and 3 on the left side. All right, can't wait to see it.
That's where you find